Yellow ball's nominated. Oh, Ronan! Yes,
Just had a text message from people who visit CCI will know her as Lils, Donna Evans, saying that I've been commentating on far too much 9-ball because in this game it's known as a break and dish. There's me calling them break and runs. And there is another one. That's another cracking break, that is. Bit unlucky with the way the cue balls finished there. And a cluster over the left-hand side, but a good, solid hit. Made a couple of balls as well. 1 yellow, 2 red. So although the break has been a good one there from Ronan, it's only that's had first call at this table. And again, he's playing at a much faster pace. And I hate to say it because I've cursed him so far, but when he does play at that pace, he plays as a much better player, much more confident playing at that speed rather than playing at Ronan's. It's almost like Ronan's pulled him into playing at his own pace, and Oli's allowed it to happen. Very gung-ho at times, early Bale. Very, very aggressive. Needed a better flick than that, he's not got it. So this, well, what do you play from here? Nowhere he can really hide the cue ball. Don't think he can take the plant on, and the top red definitely doesn't pass the bottom one. Look at the other angle there, you can see it clearly. Oh, he's tried to. It's not a bad effort, that. The crowd likes it as well. He's covered that back pocket, so it's made this run out very difficult here for Ronan now. Good thinking. Good evening, TC. Apparently, Gubby, get him a pint. That's a great shot. And nudges the yellow out as well. Cue ball didn't finish in a perfect position for him, but he's all right now because he's got those 2 yellows that he can take to the middle. He'll take the bottom one of the 2 yellows here. Probably has enough to run through as well and play the other yellow to the right-hand middle pocket as we're looking. Leaves in prime shape on the last yellow. Nudges it. Doesn't make any difference. He can play the bottom yellow now of the 2. Swing the cue ball back around. Probably off 2 rails here, playing bottom left on the cue ball. Just draw this back about a foot. Absolutely perfect. Just drop this 8 ball in then. And Ronan McCarthy will be 5 in front. Unassailable, would you say? Who out there fancy sending us a message and suggesting that only Bale can come back from here? Run it. Well, he needs to win 2-1. Every 3 frames now, Early Bale needs to win 2-1 if he's going to win this match. And that means it would actually finish hill-hill. And someone will be taking home £26,100 with 1 frame. Long way to get there, of course. 2-1 every 3 would now make this match level. 20-20. And a 1-rack shootout for the cash. Who fancies that? I'll say hi to Bob at the load from all the wobblers, apparently. It's turned into a request show, isn't it? I thought it was supposed to be about pool. The bullet will come back 22-20. Let's have it then, the bullet. That's from Cameron Taylor. Ronan calls his extension. Taking a little bit more care and attention over this shot here. I know a number of people had some problems registering and paying for this event, so thank you for your perseverance. If you are one of those people that has paid or managed to pay twice, we do have the records in the payment account, so please be rest assured that you will be refunded the difference. It won't be instant, it'll probably be, well, it'll either be tomorrow or Monday now when we get around to doing those refunds, but we'll check back through the system, and if you have inadvertently paid twice or more in some people's cases, we'll make sure that that money comes back to you. Or we could just keep it if you like, you know, for the next event. No, it's fine. We'll refund it. It seems that the people that paid today have had no issue at all, so it must have been something to do with the prepayments. It's the first time we've actually run a promotion to try and, which has offered a discount actually by paying in advance. It's worked to some extent. Some people have paid in advance, but actually more people have paid today when it's more expensive. I don't know what that tells you.
30 seconds.
Actually, saying that, I think some of the comments that people have made is actually with these live streams and being on a Saturday evening, they don't know until the day whether they're actually going to be available or not. Another solid finish this would be from Ronan if he can take this out. Key shot then. Well, he's dropped the yellow in, no problem there. Controls it lovely. Just about right here. Tap this 8 ball in. He's just checking here to see if the the cue ball's path is not going to cause an in-off with the red. I think he may well play this slower than he wanted to. Yeah, good shot. Stays down again. And 6. So a dry break from Ronan then. And Oli needs to start this comeback. We've got a message from Old Lubber. Non-stop bullet from now on, 21-18, he says. Very easy ball that he's missed. Don't know what's going on. Big questions being asked of Oli Bale. I just can't believe the balls that have been missed. I mean, since he got to 3-all, Ronan's been much more solid. Yes, he's missed a couple of balls, but nothing like Oli has. Just seems crazy. I mean, that was a straight red to the corner. Didn't look like he had to do anything with the cue ball, to be honest, to play the next red. And he's missed it by, what, about an inch, I think. Oh my word. Inadvertent, doesn't raise his hand in apology, but not surprised either, because look where the cue ball's finished. He snookered himself on the red over the middle bag. Now he's right next to the other one. So it just rolls up. That's a foul. Didn't hit the cushion. It's a foul snooker. No, it's not. There's a yellow over the corner pocket. I missed that. My apologies. Yes, Ian from Bangor. Yeah, looking forward to Carlo as well. As I say, the complex that they put in the European Championships in this year looks absolutely amazing. Lovely double to the middle. Ronan's played 3 or 4 of them now. Not missing from there.
Seconds.
What I can see on here. Again, lovely control. A little bit close to that yellow in the middle of the table though. He may have to take the one next to the black now. I think would have preferred probably to have taken the
Second visit.
yellow to middle, but of course he has got the 2 visits. I forgot about that as well. It's late now. Again, very, very good. When he's been given the opportunity, he's got down, he's knuckled down. Lost the white again. Bangs his cue. Well, I think it's pretty much curtains, to be honest. I know he's got a lot of support and a lot of friends in Somerset, early Bale. But he really hasn't played at his best. There's no doubt about that. Neither player has, actually.
30 seconds. Red ball's in play.
And, I mean, in terms of money match careers, I think, well, I wouldn't like to think what's going through early Bale's mind at the moment. He's going to have a long, hard think if he does go on to lose this match. A long, hard think about the opponents and the matches that he takes on now. If at all he does take another one on. Not one to give up though. That's the kind of feeling I get with Ole. He's not a man to give up. I'm sure give it a week he'll want to come back and he'll be dreaming up his next opponent, I'm sure. So 2 balls then for an 8-rack cushion. It's very difficult for me to comment on Ole's feelings at the moment. But you feel an 8-rack cushion at this stage in the match is too much to overcome, because Ronan will only need 3 at this black ball dropping. I'm not really privy to that sort of information, I'm afraid. Yeah, another good solid break. Lost the cue ball again. Would prefer to have parked that in the middle. Really good question. Didn't have a name on the text message, but a new messenger, new to the world of pool. Just wondering what sort of tournaments these guys have won in the past and how much money of their own each player puts down for the match. Well, I've just previously answered that one, because that was the same question from John Vaughan. The answer, I don't know how much they play for of their own money. With regards to tournaments, Ole was a former European champion. Ronan, someone's going to text me in with some stats on Ronan. I know he's a very solid player and he's performed magnificently on the IPA tour over the years. A number of tour titles going back over the years, but in terms of big majors, I think I'd be right in saying he's not won either the Europeans, the Worlds, or the World Masters. But please correct me if I'm wrong. But not winning those majors doesn't mean he's a poor player. It's a very different psyche playing money matches, and Ronan is a very, very highly regarded money player. Another one that doesn't turn down opponents, actually. He's played some big money matches over the years. Yeah, there's a very good point there from Darren Smith as well via text. Money matches are not about playing your best, it's about getting over the line. And never a truer word spoken. I think that is an interesting point. I mean, how many of you out there are watching because they're playing for 26 grand, as opposed to how many of you are playing because of the 2 players competing in a game of pool? I would suggest that the majority of you are probably more interested in the match because of the amount of money that's being played for. Yes, obviously we've got pockets of you who just love pool and would watch whatever. But I think the more money that's being played for, the more interest. And as I was saying early on in the day, sometimes it doesn't matter who the players are, it's actually more about what they're playing for. because, as Darren quite rightly said, it's not about playing your best. It's actually about getting across the line and winning the money. This is the way I think in pool. I think, okay, tournaments are great, mass participation, but this way of competing, very much more like boxing. As Oli has taken these balls in lightning quick time.